What is up, you guys? It's Sarcastic Dragon here, and welcome to the room 2. So, this is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a tutorial rather than a playthrough because I've played through this game so many times, it wouldn't be it's not any challenge for me at all. I've memorized everything. So, I'm going to be doing a tutorial instead. And since this just came out on PC, I figured I want to do it. And I just played the original room on PC. I also got that one, and it was like playing through the game all over again for the first time because it just looks a lot better on PC than it does on your phone. So very low, amazing. Keep. Yeah, let's do amazing. Okay, all right. Okay, so anyways, let's just get right into it. So I've just started a new game. I haven't played through this on PC yet, and I know it's just started. So I think I'm probably going to do this one chapter at a time. And yeah, and I mean this one will be very short. I actually will do the first 2 chapters in this video because this one is very short and very easy because it is the tutorial, obviously. So I mean, I'm mostly just gonna I'm not really gonna commentate on this while it's giving you the active tutorial part, but I will resume that as soon as it you know, stops explaining what to do. So you want to, I mean, this part's very easy. It's not difficult in the slightest. So anyways, hang on. Hey, come on. There you go. All right. So I apologize if my mouse clicking is picking up on the screen. Ooh, red. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we are in the actual game now. So just if you're automatically having trouble, then what you're going to do is you're going to find this little piece down here, and that is the second piece. Now these pieces, they go over here. I mean, if you want to challenge, then don't watch this video because I'm going to explain everything very thoroughly. Now, hang on, I'm going to turn off hints because they always annoy me. Anyways, okay. So you're going to want to put these 2 pieces. You're going to want to put these 2 pieces in place, like so, and this will open up. Now, this is very simple. You're just going to want to open up, so it's like this, and grab the metal sphere. Now, what you're going to want to do with this metal sphere, you're going to want to take it, sorry, and you're going to want to put it right here. Now, I'm not used to these controls. Okay, so if you want to find the code legitly, the code is down here, and it appears when you put the eyepiece on, but I know it by heart. So you're going to want to do S. It's the code is Sasun. So there you go, like that, like so. The eye will roll back into its socket, which is kind of creepy, but whatever. Now, you're going to want to take a closer look at this. Now, I don't really know how this works, because in the original game, you have to pull these 2 pieces apart at the same time, but you can't really do that with a mouse, so I assume, yeah. By the way, this game is amazing. It's like one of my favorite, it is my favorite puzzle game of all time. I don't know, the Room 3 is actually probably a little bit better, but that's not on PC yet. And it's just honestly one of the best games I've ever played, period, and the fact that it was a mobile game originally just makes it that much more impressive. So, now that you got this opened up, you're going to want to put the eyepiece on, and you will see this, and you want to find the symbol. First one's going to be right there. Now, once that happens, it is going to automatically rotate itself, and you're going to find the next symbol, which will be up here at the top. It is a little hourglass. And there you go. And then the final symbol is a little bit harder to see, but it's not too hard to find. I mean, like I said, this is the tutorial level. It's not too difficult. So anyways, it is right here. Once you've done that, you won't need the eyepiece anymore. Flashlight will become visible, or whatever this is. I'm not even entirely sure. And you will see this creepy angel statue sitting here in the corner holding this thingy. You're going to want to twist this. This game looks incredible on the high settings, by the way. I love it. It looks so much better than it does on the phone, and it was a pretty good looking game on the phone as well, on mobile devices, but this is just awesome. It's like playing through it for the first time again. So anyways, what you're going to want to do here is, this is a perspective thing. You're going to want to match it up like so. Also, I will do a tutorial on the original room. I just wanted to do the room 2 first because it's brand new, on PC anyways. And also another thing is, I started with the room 2, and then I went to the first one because that's just the order that I found them in. So anyways, the next level is what I call the pirate ship, and that's pretty self-explanatory. We are on a pirate ship, and oh my god, the lighting is incredible. Wow. Wow, this is gorgeous. Look at the moon. That's like my favorite. That's like my favorite scene right there. Like I mean, I'm talking like from like an actual, like, seeing this in person. Like when I was on, I just went on a cruise a little bit ago, for those of you who don't know, and one of my favorite things was just seeing the moonlight glint off the water. So that's really awesome right there. But anyways, so what the first thing you want to do is you want to come up here and you're going to want to rotate it so that these rope pieces are like so, and it will open up and you will get a small gold key. So the next thing you want to do after that is you're going to want to move these 2 cannons like this. You're going to want to move them up here like that, and when you do that, these will open up. And so obviously the keyhole opens up. You're going to want to move the key right here, open this up. This will pop open. Hey, come on. Okay, come on now. Come on, there you go. Okay, so you're going to want to grab this key right here and then pull this over into the center like that. And when you do that, this will illuminate, and ta-da, so does it over here. So, to start things off, first thing you want to do is you're going to want to grab this, pull this up like so, pull it up, and grab. Now, in order to unlock this thing and get it to work right, you need to go into it, pull this out, and then pull this out as well, and this will happen. And there you go. Now next, you want to go over here, and you rotate these so that they are out of the way. And then this will open up, and you'll get a little tiny key. And it's adorable, because it's tiny. Okay, I'll shut up. So anyways, there are, like, clues on how to do this. For example, down here, there is a hint, but really, you really don't need it. It's really not that hard to figure out the shape. You just want to do this, and then this, and then this. It's really quite simple. And then you're going to want to drag this key right here, twist, pop open like this, and open it up. Now, next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to each of these little very shiny. They're much shinier than they were in the mobile version, but these very shiny things, and you will put on the eyepiece, and you will find these little metal pieces. And you're going to want to do that, and that will open up one of the thingies. Now, if you look closely, this is also a thing. So that will uncover when you rotate that. But it won't be there until you complete this one. So the next thing you do is you open this up. And as you can see, we're almost done. And now there's a tiny little switch right here that will open this up. And what you got to do here is you got to pull these 2 out and then twist it so that it does that. And then you want to drag this right here. It will fit in, and then you open this up, and this will pop open as well. Now, there are hints so this is a cool little puzzle that you have to do here. Now, there are hints right here as to how you do it. So 2 miles to cut her off. So, okay, so you went north for 2 miles. So it says north for 2 miles. So what you do is you go up 1, 2, and then it went west for 2 miles. So 1, 2, and then you go 3 down this way. And this will open up, and you will know that you got it right because there is not an X. And once you do that, this will rotate, and you're going to want to go to this key slot down here, and you're going to want to rotate it like this. So you're going to want to rotate these all in a row like this so that it's like that. And then once you do that, you pull this up, and this will go in, and then you use your tiny, adorable little key and twist that. And that will open up this little passage right here. So what you want to do is you want to go all the way, all the way up here, and that will unlock the next step in the puzzle. And so right here, as you can see, it's shiny, so obviously you got to go into this and you will be on the deck of a pirate ship. So you've got to twist the wheel so that the ship turns itself. And this is actually going quite a bit slower than I'm used to. So you're just going to have to, okay, so as you can see, we got to line these 2 shapes up so that they make the symbol. A compass symbol? I'm not sure. So you want to stop it. Oh, okay, alright, I guess that works. And so once you do that, all of this rough water, I'm assuming that's what it is. It's, you know, rough seas, it will all go away. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to go straight down all the way to the bottom, go over to up one right here, and push the button, and you will get this. And once you've done that, you will get this tiny little lady. And then the chest will almost decapitate you as it closes, but that's okay. So this lady here goes right here. And what that's going to do is that's going to open up this thing here at the bottom. You're going to want to grab the captain's wheel, or whatever it is, ship's wheel, whatever. I'm calling it the captain's wheel. Don't judge me. And, God, that is pretty. But, anyways, you're going to want to put this right here, twist it, and that will cause this little thing down here to open up. You'll want to pull this switch, and that will cause the sails to fall down, and then it will open this up. You're going to want to twist this as well. And you're going to get a small little puzzle right here. Now, in order to find the code, you're going to have to go over here. Okay, I guess that doesn't work. You're going to want to put the spyglass on, and you will see Rose. So that is the code, obviously. So you're going to want to go in here, and you want to put Rose. Let's see, Rose. There you go. Now, you will get this. You'll get the second piece to this little here gem. Now, this is not the gem piece that you need. For some reason, thought that the first time. Anyways, you put this in, and you'll light up this little table here in the back. And in the back here, you will find this weight. Now, the first thing you want to do is obviously pick up this weight and put it in its corresponding spot, which is, in this case, right here. And so now this box is going to unlock. You want to open it up. And first thing you want to do is you want to grab this. I'm repeating myself a lot. First thing you want to do, what you're going to want to do, whatever. But it's a tutorial. So anyways, you're going to put this right here, and this will open up. And in here you will find a small square, and then the next little disc that you need. So you're going to want to put this right here. This will open up. This will slide down this way. Yeah, it's just so cool to watch the mechanisms work in this game. It's very fluid, very well made. This game is just fantastic in general. So once you do that, this will open up. And okay, so for this, you're going to want to rotate it so that the openings in the shapes are all facing towards the hole. And what that will do is that will make it so that these aren't blocking the drawer from opening, where you will find the next piece to the thing. I actually want to take a closer look at these. It's nice textures, man. Okay. So anyways, as you can see here, there is no shape that fits this. So what you have to do is you got to twist this so that it opens up, and that will open up that like so, and that will now be the triangle that you need. So now that this is opened up, you're going to want to put this right here, put this right here, open this up down here this way, and then put this in here, and then this down here. And then you will get this, open this up, and you're going to twist this right here to get the next piece. So now, what you got to do for this is you got to pull this upwards at on each side, and you will get the star type shape, whatever you want to call it. Sun, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to call this shape. That's not important. Alright, and so now the final piece will open up here. And you see how much I play this game? So this one is a bit different. So what you got to do for this is you got to pull this up into here and pull this down here so that it will be the correct shape to fit in there. And then you're going to just want to pull these two in here, and that will open them up. And you'll get this final piece, this final weight. Now this is the octagon weight, and it is also this weight. Because what you'll do is you'll also do something similar to the triangle. You'll twist it, that will open up, and then you'll get that part as it will detach. So you put this right here, that will go the rest of the way in. No, go back in. You'll grab this, put it right here, go in, And that will finish up this section of the puzzle. You are almost done. Congratulations. Alright, so that will lock back up, and this box will open up here. Don't worry about that just yet. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to grab these two things. You're going to take the anchor back over to the model ship and put it right here. It will drag downwards, open this up, and you take the little metal star. So once you've got that... Ooh, never seen that stuff over there. Look at the scenery a little bit. Okay, alrighty. So now, we're going to go over here, and, oh, I didn't mean to zoom in on this, but whatever. While we're here, you grab on this corner and you pull that down. And then you do that same thing on this side, and this will open up, and you'll get yourself a little screwdriver. But you don't need that quite yet. So, what you're going to do is you're going to put this up right here, twist, and open up. Now, there is a little switch right here that you can twist. You will get a little winding key. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull this. This will flip over. And there's going to be a small little latch right here. You're going to pop that open, pull it open, and there you go. Now you got this. So, obviously the winding key goes right here, but it doesn't work quite yet. Because a part is missing, and that is this clock spring. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to use the screwdriver to open this up, pull it open. You want to put the thing in here. You're going to open, twist, twisty, twist. And there you go. The clock is now working. Congrats, you fixed the clock. Now, you're going to have to set this to a certain time, and I actually forgot what the time is. I think it's like 2:50, but the way you find out is you come down here, you put this on, and you're going to want to twist this over. Yes, I was correct. It is 2:50. So all you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to twist it so that it is at 2:50, and once you do that, this down here is going to open up, and you're going to want to stop it right at the appropriate time. You'll get the little tiny key, which is even more tiny and even more adorable. Not really, it's a key. It's a piece of metal. So anyway, you're going to put it up here in the top. You're going to twist it. This front piece will fall down. Now what you're going to have right here is you're going to put the eyepiece on. You're going to get a picture of a ship. So you're going to want to line it up so that the ship is, complete. It's really not that difficult. So see, there you go, like so. Now, once you do that, this little thing right here will open up, and this is the key to getting the little red gem floating thing. There's a lot of story behind this. You can find the letters around here, but I'm not focusing on that. So obviously this little thing goes right here, and it will open up all awesome looking like that. And there you go. You've now completed this level. Oh right, there's that last little part at the end. Okay. So just wait here. This is gonna... So obviously this one's a bit more complex, but it's just this right here. Yay! Right? Alright, so that is how you do the ship level. Yeah, you have successfully navigated the secrets of the ship. Yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Not for me, though. I've played this game far too much. So, anyways, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to upload these all at once just to get the tutorials out of the way. And then I guess I'll probably do the room one. But, so, anyways, yeah, I'm going to leave this here. And, if you want to continue and see more of the tutorial, then just go on to the next video. It will be on my channel somewhere, if not in the up next thing underneath, or... Okay, anyways, I'll shut up. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it and found it helpful, click subscribe, or like it, or comment and say, this is easy, Sarcastic Dragon. You don't need to make a tutorial, because, I mean, it is kind of easy. But, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.